It has been 6 months now since the Cowichan and Koksilah rivers spilled their banks and flooded parts of the Duncan area and North Cowichan. And while those floodwaters have now, a half year later, long receded, people who spent the winter and spring trying to rebuild their lives say they still can't finish the job because they're still waiting for bureaucrats to make some very important decisions. A News reporter Jonathan Bartlett has the story.
Ron McGonigal has a lot of work to do before his home on Beverly Street is ready to be lived in. The house that was on this lot during November's flood has been demolished. This one was trucked in from Victoria.
I paid $1 for the house.
$1 for the house?
It cost $40,000 to move it.
$40,000.
Yeah.
McGonigal's old house had too much rot. Now the main floor of the new one has to be above the 200-year flood level.
It's this mark right here that 8.8 meters is where we have to be.
It was November 20th that the Koksilah and Cowichan rivers spilled their banks, flooding parts of Duncan and surrounding areas. A local state of emergency was called, and 300 homes in low-lying areas had to be evacuated. It's been 6 months since the flood made this road look like a big lake. What is local government doing to ensure the people that live in this neighborhood that it won't happen again? $350,000 buys you this binder, an integrated flood management plan commissioned by the Cowichan Valley Regional District.
We can't control the weather at this point, so the possibility of things like that happening again are as far as the weather is concerned, and rain events and whatnot is beyond our control. Certainly as far as works are concerned, as I say, we're trying to put that together as quickly as possible. We're talking some pretty substantial engineering works necessary, dikes and things of that nature. It's a fair bit of work to go into that, to do design and then carry out construction.
Details have not yet been made public. A flood mitigation plan to be paid by federal gas tax revenue transfers will help gauge how much provincial assistance will be needed.
They have some recommendations in the report. That needs to be advanced, the preliminary engineering done, and get us into a position that we're ready to apply for some infrastructure grants. The province has some grants to help with this sort of thing, and we'd like to apply for those, and hopefully are successful, and we'd be able to carry out some real works to address the problem.
Provincial emergency money to the amount of $37,000 is helping rebuild Ron McGonigal's new house, but he's out of pocket a lot more than that.
And by the time we actually get in the front door, we're probably out about $150,000.
In Duncan, Jonathan Bartlett, A News.